Hello, my name is Jackson Fletcher, and I did my project on a Spanish rice dish. The history of Spanish rice. Rice is not native to Mexico and was brought over in the 1500s when Spain started their invasion west in the 14th century. Since the Spanish originally introduced the rice to Mexico, people believe that's why the dish would be called Spanish rice, but it is also often referred to as Mexican rice. The Spanish rice, as we know it, originated in the Veracruz region in Mexico. The cultural impacts of Spanish rice. In Mexico, this type of rice is also referred to as arroz, which simply means rice. It is really only referred to as Spanish rice in the United States. This rice has heavy influence of Arabic, Persian, and Indian culture. As we mentioned, that it is not native of the Mexico area, so it has a lot of influence on Western civilization. The different regions of Mexico serve this rice in different ways. Northern is how we prepared this dish today, which includes the tomato paste and the chicken broth. And Spanish rice is a very traditional meal for families celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Here we have the nutrient composition of 1 cup of Spanish rice. Contains 35 grams of carbs, 3 grams of proteins, 2 grams of fat, 180 calories, and also contains some vitamin A and vitamin C. Relationship to disease. Bacillus cereus is a toxin-producing bacteria which is solely found in rice. It is one of the most common causes of food poisoning. Our preparation, how we made the Spanish rice. So first we just heated some oil and some spices, some seasoning into a large pot. Let that rest for about 5 minutes. In step 2, we added the rice into the skillet, added our spices, added our chicken, and we let that begin to cook. And once that cooked, we added the chicken broth and tomato sauce, which is what makes, which really what turns your dish into some Spanish rice. And we let that cook for like 20-ish minutes. The ingredients, as we mentioned, the rice is the main, is the star of the show, as one might say. It's the main ingredient, but the tomato paste is kind of what makes it Spanish rice and not just normal rice. To ensure your rice is fresh, you just want to make sure it has no smell when you cook it. It should just be odorless. Agriculture. In 2019, Mexico grew 0.31 million metric tons of rice in 1 year. The cycle of rice is about 190 days, and a harvest season lasts for about 30 days in mid-September to October. Rice will grow best in an area that has plenty of water and even land surface with a subsoil that inhibits the water. Tasting. So me and my roommates made the dish here at home, and none of us have real cooking experience, but I mean, I think the dish was delicious. The rice was it was very unique. It had a texture, but I really enjoyed it. It was unlike any other rice I've had before, but I think it was very delicious. Here we have the picture of us cooking it in the left here, and to the right we have the final product here. Like I said, it's a simple dish, but I believed it to be very delicious. And as I mentioned, we've all eaten rice before. It was just interesting to see another take on rice, like Mexico's take on rice. I thought it was very delicious. I'd say it definitely had more flavor than rice here, more of a standard rice here. And here we have our references. Thank you all very much.